Hi guys, welcome back to the third round of the Gentlemen's Racing League in Vietnam. It's dry throughout both sessions. Our strategy is a soft to hard. You see, we invalidated the first run. Second run turns out decent. It's a 34.7. There's a bit more in there, but it's a good banker. So now on the third lap we can really push, risk the car and get those extra few tenths to really get up the starting grid. Turn 1, nice tag, a bit of a lockup, but that's not terrible. Doesn't cost you time usually. Rotate the car on the brakes here, really flat out on the exit. So that's what I meant by risking car. That's those corners where you just push this extra little bit to get the tenth. Take a lot of curb here. Could even take a bit more on the entry there. Second curb was good. Now focus on the exit and go flat as soon as you can. So first half of the lap looked great. 3 tenths up. There's also some time to be gained in the second half of the lap because I lost the car there a bit. Alright, late on the brakes and not ideal. We missed the apex, so that cost us 1.5 tenths. Still we're up by 1.7 tenths, so that's great. Around here a great flow, taking great apex speed, and here we just gain a lot of time because that's where I made a mistake on the previous lap. We run a bit wide right there. This corner is good, good speed. Getting great apex speed around here. And now try to take the corner here as tight as you can. And over the line for 34.23. It's a great lap time for me. That's pretty much the maximum I can do on those 3 runs. Puts us P4, second row of the grid. Good starting position. We really don't want to start too far back because it's such a tight track. So here we are at the start, second row. Getting a decent launch, nothing to write songs about, but decent start. Ranky gets us here on the brakes and someone is on our inside, so we make a bit of contact here. It's too tight. Couldn't turn in more, otherwise I would have squeezed off a racing point. So one racing point overtakes us here. The second one also makes a go. And yeah, he's having a bit of a run again here, so we go defensive into the braking zone here. Hold on to the position, nothing he can do there really. A lap later here, Ranky is having to battle the racing point of Gopta, and this is making a run on me again. Now I'm using a lot of ERS here, so I decide to kind of save my resources and let him have the position. And maybe he's that much quicker, so we shall see, giving the benefit of the doubt here and not fight it too much. Ranky gets squeezed off by Gopta here, so that's not very nice. Another lap later here, the racing points are battling each other hard. DC runs a bit wide. And yeah, Gopta attacks him here. It's a bit difficult, it's such a tight track, we can't really benefit from this. In fact, we're getting slowed down a lot because the lead group is getting away. And at this point we'd have the pace on both the racing points here. Now they do a weird switch here. I don't know if they try to draft off each other and use ERS or whatever it is, but it's quite dangerous to do those moves in braking zones. You can see the lead group is getting farther and farther away, so it's really not great that they're racing each other this hard. This costs us, and they make another weird switch, and we pay the price for it. We pay the price for it. That sucked, so we have to switch to a soft, medium, soft strategy now. Get the new front wing. It's not ideal. Cost us huge amounts of time because now we also have to battle some people we weren't battling before. we need to get past as quickly as you can, because every second we lose here, we will have to catch up more to the leading cars. So Torsey gets DRS on me, makes the run back, and I almost wreck my wing again, almost push him slightly around the corner. It just about worked out. So we have to make the move again. Use some ERS here on the start-finish straight and nail him into turn 1. Yeah, nothing he can do there on the harder tires. So on next lap we find the Renault of ManuFaruk here. Same thing again, overtake, and we get him into turn 1. Nothing he can do there on the hards. Now here on the exit we run a bit wide, and yeah, he can make the switch back here. That's a bit annoying. Now we have to go defensive into the next turn to really hold it here. We should be able to outbrake him still on the mediums. That's what we do, but ooh, yeah, that wasn't a great situation here. Take part of the blame here, but I feel I was also slightly turned in on.
Gap to teammate ahead is 12.4 seconds.
You can see now my teammate is just about, he just left the pits in front of us there on the hard tires though, so he's on a one stop, as most front runners are. So yeah, our race is almost over here, because he's in front of us, and we had huge undercut, but due to all the traffic we couldn't gain enough to even get close to him. Also we had to get a new front wing, obviously that also costs time. So yeah, terrible situation here. Still battling some midfield runners. The mediums are starting to wear out a bit here. Again, not ideal. I get at least a better exit here, so that's good. Should be an easy move now. Some ridge and overtake. And now a few laps later we managed to catch my teammate, so that's nice. Only problem is, as I said, he's on a one stop. We still have to make another stop. These mediums won't go to the end, and that's what we do here. I tried to stay out for as long as I could on these, hoping I could get a safety car or something. Didn't get one though, so it's 9 laps now. We have 9 laps on very quick tires to catch up those 18 seconds of the pit delta to my teammate. Should be doable. He's on old hards, and we do. So we are just about to start the final lap here. Now by this time we still have a bit of a tire advantage, because his hards are just so old, but we don't have a lot of overtake and fuel left. So really we need to... Oh, he makes a mistake here. So he's really under pressure, it seems. We need to save some fuel here so we can get him on the main straight. Because if we don't, there's absolutely no way we could hold the position. So put it back down to lean. Stay in the DRS. Really attack the curve here to stay as close as we can on the exit. Looks good up to here. But now it just seems to have a bit more grip around there. The dirty air, and yeah, we have 25% ERS. You can't leave it in overtake for the entire straight, but you can just see he is absolutely zooming off into the distance. He has way more ERS left, so no way we can get him here. That's too bad. That was really the last overtaking spot left on this lap. We still put on maximum pressure here, but unless he makes a big mistake, there's nothing we will be able to do here. he will have to keep it together for the last few corners. No way we can get past here. Yellow flags ahead. Apparently the Ferrari of Too Fast For You got into an incident. And yeah, apparently so he bottled it a bit on the last lap. It seems we get him on penalties, so it's P7, P6 for my teammate. Some good constructors points again. Thanks to everyone for raced. It was great fun, and see you next week in China. Bye!